Game. The Dallas Mavericks fought back, but the Phoenix Suns were too much. But look, first off, the amount of three-pointers that the Dallas Mavericks took, like they couldn't make a shot in the first half, but then out of nowhere they start hitting them. First off, another thing is the Phoenix Suns could not miss. There was literally that one play where Chris Paul did kind of like some wiggle and he just did basically just chucked it up and he made it. It was unreal. What are your thoughts down below? The Phoenix Suns could not miss a shot, and it was wild. And yeah, they obviously out-rebounded them, basically 51-36. And it was an interesting game because both teams had under 10 turnovers. It was very turnover. It wasn't a really turnover-riddled game. You could argue the reason the Mavericks lost was rebounding, and they couldn't make a shot, and they couldn't grab any of their misses. Now, Cam Johnson went off. He kept shooting, ending with 17 points. He had like 9 points from three. Cam Johnson, JaVale McGee even, he went ISO against Luka Doncic. That was funny on the fast break. Cam Payne had some good moments, and I love how they'll mix it between Cam Payne, Landry Shamet, or Aaron Holiday. If they need more defense, throw out Aaron Holiday. If they need more shooting and playmaking, throw out Cam Payne and Landry Shamet. It's very interesting how they do that, and I very much enjoy it. And they took this. It was kind of interesting because Phoenix spent a few minutes in the fourth with an all-bench lineup, okay? But around, 106 to 90 with about 8 minutes left, they put the starters back in. The Suns had more answers than Dallas had questions throughout the game, okay? And it was pretty interesting to see. And JaVale McGee really took Luka's cookies in the ISO. Also, I hope, Max Kleber tomorrow there's nothing going wrong after that fall. And this wasn't a turnover game per se, but one pretty meaningful thing from this game was Dallas almost always plays in a style that always makes teams play their tempo, but the Suns have really ran this game at their pace, and that led to some of those frantic turnovers. Again, if both teams had under 10 turnovers tonight, but if those turnovers that the Mavs had, I also want to stop saying but the turnovers that the Mavs have had during this game did really affect them, because you have to understand that the Suns played this game their way. They forced the Mavs to play their game for most of the game. And going into the fourth, we saw that the Mavs tried to flip the script, but it was a little too late. And I think this is something we have to watch. Because if you think about it, Luka Doncic was on his way to a 50-point burger, okay? And then you had Spencer Dinwiddie, Josh Green being, Maxi Kleber had 19 points, but defensively he didn't offer much. I wonder, will we see some Marquise Chris? Will they try to do some size, something with the size? That's where I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. What do you guys think of this game? Do you think the Mavs can come back? I've been messing with my roommate who's from Plano, Texas. He's a big Mavs fan. That they already lost it, and he's just butthurt. But I agree with him. He said they'll at least win one at home. And I definitely foresee them taking at least one game. The problem with this team is they can't rebound against really good rebounding teams. And that's a sheer problem due to the lack of their size. They have a smaller team in the sense that Dwight Powell should not be a starting center. He's a very good backup center. But this is a team that, if they had Clint Capella, imagine how much better they would be. I don't know if you guys agree with that.